And now it's time for Spring Fever with the Twins with Neil Roberts from Fort Myers, Florida.
If you're a fan of the Twins or Wild, you've seen this broadcaster on camera quite often. Audra Martin joins us. And Audra, you're in your 4th season covering the Twins for FSN. How do you like it down in Fort Myers, covering them in spring training, and then back into that first opening weekend before we know it, right?
Well, I can tell you, I like being in Fort Myers simply because of the weather, especially knowing what's going on back home. Yeah, it's great. It's awesome to come down to spring training, get to know the new guys, the new coaches, and just kind of have a feel for the guys' game plan and, the goals and what they're working on.
Now, you cover several sports, including hockey as well, but you told me before we were rolling, baseball is really your first love.
Yeah, it is. I grew up a huge Cubs fan in Chicago, so Mark Grace was my hero growing up. Yeah, so I love baseball, played softball up until college, and so it's really pretty awesome for me. It's one of those things I have to pinch myself sometimes that I get to cover my 2 favorite sports.
All right, hey, we'll talk women in sports broadcasting when we come back.
If you are a farmer or property owner, your next phone call could save you hundreds of thousands of tax dollars. If you're considering selling, we can show you how to exchange your property for passively owned real estate investments with a potential lifelong income stream, and most importantly, with complete tax deferral. I'm Brent Lee at Landowner Exchange, the Midwest resource for 1031 and 1033 exchanges. Learn more at landownerexchange.com or call toll-free at 833-LANDOWNER. That's 833-LANDOWNER.
Get ringside for live men's professional boxing at Four Bears Casino on April 6th. You'll see World Combat Federation title fights and grudge rematches with some of your favorite boxers. Tickets start at $25 or book a VIP reserve table for 8 with appetizers and drink tickets. Get your tickets now at fourbearscasino.com or swing in to Four Bears Casino and Lodge, 4 miles west of Newtown.
We're with Audra Martin, sports broadcaster across FSN, well known across the Twins territory region, and your colleague, Marney Gellner, Minot's very own, reached a milestone with play-by-play recently. Tell us about that.
I thought that was so awesome. I love Marney. It's awesome to work with her every day. We have a great relationship, at work, outside of work. She's a great person, great friend. So to see her be able to do something like that, and I really thought she did it phenomenally. I was so impressed with how she handled everything, and she made it fun. And she just seemed like she'd been there before. And, I know the Rockies have had a female step in the play-by-play role, and I just think it's awesome that it's becoming more normal. It's not as big of a surprise these days. It's great to see somebody like Marney being a pioneer in that aspect.
All right, Audra Martin, everybody, Fox Sports North's very own, and that concludes this edition. Until next time, I'm Neil Roberts.
You've been listening to Spring Fever Baseball, brought to you in part by Landowner Exchange, by Four Bears Casino and Lodge by Newtown, North Dakota, and by Don Bissett Motors in Minot.